A quick word on JavaScript. And yes, we know that JavaScript is a programming language. But what you may or may not know is that JavaScript lives in different environments. Specifically, we can break it down into 3 environments. It lives in the browser, it lives in the backend, aka the server, and it can live in a database. It's used in all 3 of these environments in different ways, and there are different rules and there's a different syntax associated with each different environment. So in the browser, we've got the DOM, the document object model. And JavaScript within this environment is referred to as client-side JavaScript. And what are some of the things JavaScript deals with within this environment? Well, for example, what happens when a user clicks a button? Then JavaScript will get involved and manipulate the DOM in some way. What happens when we navigate a menu? Or what happens when you want a carousel of images to be displayed on your web page? This is all JavaScript speaking to the DOM, to the browser. Then we also know JavaScript can interact and live in the backend. And a very common language is Node.js. And JavaScript in this environment is called backend JavaScript. And it deals with things like what happens when someone clicks on the About Us page. Then JavaScript needs to speak to the server, and the server needs to deliver the About Us page. I know that's a very simple example, I'm just trying to get the point across. And last but not least, we also have a database. And of course, we can use JavaScript in this environment too. And a very common database schema we can use with JavaScript is MongoDB. And JavaScript again can live within this environment. It has new language features available to it in order to do its job within this environment. What kind of jobs am I talking about? Well, what happens when someone signs up to our site, when they fill out all that form information? We can use JavaScript to save their data to the database. So there you have it. JavaScript is very dynamic. But what's interesting is that common JavaScript features like objects, functions, arrays, prototypes, inheritance, data types, all of these kind of things, they exist in every single environment and they are largely the same. However, what's different is that in each environment, JavaScript is exposed to new functionality, new methods and properties that we have to then access in that specific environment in order to tell JavaScript to do its job for a specific purpose. I know it might be a bit confusing for now. In this course, we're going to be more focusing on client-side JavaScript, but what you learn, like I mentioned, can carry across into all 3. Hope you're having fun. Stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next lecture.